Hey guys, the Bot Builder's back and welcome to another episode of Random Bot Showcase. Yep, that's right, I have 7 builds, well, technically 9, but we'll get to the 7th one right at the end. I have to show for you. I've not really been making that many models this month. As you can see, the channel's been a bit inactive, but that's because, I've been working on my second channel, but more on that in a bit. So yeah, let's just jump straight into it with our first model, Shatter. Yep, this is Shatter. New and improved, of course. This will be the replacement for Blue in my series. I realised I just did this in the wrong order. This is not the first robot I've made this month. This is the second, actually. But, but I feel it's more fitting to start off with this, because this is an updated version of an already existing robot. So, of course, if you remember Blue, I was never really too happy with it. So I decided to make Shatter. Of course, based on 2020 BattleBots. I've got a nice big hammer right there. It's got a battery in it. It's got a lot of weight behind it. It's also got the forks, which are actually really low. I had a test fight of it fighting Roadkill, and it was able to outwedge it actually. So yeah, and of course gave it Omni wheels. So yeah, it's my second Omni wheels robot. I'm very happy with Shatter. It looks really nice, and they will be in Maximum Overdrive 2 in the US Championships. Right, the next robot I made, well, it was actually the first robot I made this month, was part of a bot of the week on the Carnage server, of course. If you're not in the Carnage server, you should definitely go check it out. And on one of the weeks, there was a theme week for Mashtraf, because Mashtraf Rope Wars came back. And I had a go at Arrowhead 2, the greatest MLW Legends champion of all time. It's quite a simple build. It's a nice front hinge flipper, though. And I think it actually ended up looking quite good, actually. It's a very accurate to the real life thing. Nice low wedge. Good front hinge flipper. It's quite a simple robot, but so is the real life Arrowhead too, so there's not really much to say about it. But I'm quite happy with it, and I'm really happy that Master Rope Wars is coming back, and I can't wait to see Arrowhead 2, Diamond Storm, and so many other great legends back in fan-made Robot Wars. Next machine, bot number 26. I made this as sort of a little thank you to Thea Hummel for helping me for editing the Fan-Made Robot Wars Awards this year. So I made one of his machines from Hummel bots. This is Red Rover. As you can see, it's very Witch Doctor-esque. Got 3D wheels, 4-wheel drive, connects spinner. It can run inverted because of the little ears right there. And I got the NASA logo right there that Red Rover has. Again, it's another quite a simple build, but so is Red Rover in real life. It's quite a cool machine, actually, for Hummel's Red Rover. It's a very nice kit bash of Witch Doctor. And yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't get the spinner black, but I've got no paint, lol. But it's not too bad. The spin is quite effective, because I'm going to be doing it Robot Combat model style. And yeah, overall, I'm quite happy with Red Rover. And I did, in fact, actually copy the dimensions of the Hexbug Witch Doctor when actually making this, just so I can get the size as accurate as I possibly can. I don't have the Witch Doctor with me here though, but just rest assured I did do that. Now our next machine is one of Alwi Islam's robots. I've not actually made that many custom machines, it's more just making other people's robots really this month. But I made King Rusty, and if you've not been keeping up with Alwi Islam's channel, he has a how to build of this robot on his channel, and I gave it a go. I'm quite happy with it. I definitely like it a lot more than the BattleBots Rusty, which is an unfunny meme. But this is a good machine. It's got a decent flipper. It's very Mastiff-esque, but in a good way. I do plan to make Mastiff in the future, and that'll be fun. Might actually use the same dimensions as this, really, because it's a very similar shape. Just got to make the flipper crap, really. But yeah, King Rusty. It's quite a good flipper. I've got all the details there. Got the crowns and the rust. The double CO2 bottle instead of what he drew in, because that, as he said in the video, that wouldn't technically work. Got a bit of clear plastic on the flippers so it can get right in underneath. And I got the crowns because it's King Rusty. It's not Rusty, it's the King. And he's also track driven. So yeah. And our next machine, we'll blast him right through these, is one from Robo War. This is Launch 1995's robot Cyanide. I made it because, well, yeah, because why not? I do like Cyanide from Robo War. It's a very cool machine. The last ever Revenge Champions. That's the reason I made them. I might make more Robo War machines in the future. Depends on how quickly I run out of ideas. But yeah, Cyanide is quite a fun machine. It's very Diamond Storm-esque. I didn't want to straight up copy Diamond Storm, but it's got similar-ish dimensions. It's just this one is significantly flatter. I mean, of course, in Robo War, Cyanide and Diamond Storm were tag team partners, and I might consider making them tag team partners in my series as well. But yeah, Cyanide, very powerful flipper. I have tested it out, and the flipper is extremely powerful. And I will be putting them in the Series 3 qualifiers, so watch out for Cyanide. I think they can do quite well. Only two more left. The first one, I had another rummage through my box of retired robots at my dad's, and I found GBH, and I was like, hang on a minute, that's not really too bad. It just needs a bit of fixing, and I gave it a bit of fixing, and here it is. GBH, GBH2, of course, based on the Series 6 GBH. A really cool machine. The issue is I got so many bloody car-themed robots now, but I probably should stop with the car-themed robots. But GBH looks nice, and as you can see here, it's got the front. It's got the Streamek. It's not a flipper. My one, because of the way I designed it with that. It's not meant to flip. It's just a Streamek. So it's got the ram wedge at the front. I've got all the details on there. That was, if I remember correctly, that did take quite a while to do. GBH is a beautiful looking machine in real life, so yeah, it took quite a while to get all the details on. And I've got the rear flipper at the back, which isn't really that powerful, but neither was the one in real life. It's sort of more just toppled robots over. And it's two-wheel drive. Not many people know that GBH is a two-wheel drive machine, but GBH2 was a two-wheel drive machine. It's really weird, especially considering it's got four wheels drawn on the sides, but they don't work. That's just there for decoration. But yeah, that's GBH. And our final machine, the most recent one I made, or the most recent ones I've made, I actually made them last night, it's a New Day. Yes, it is. Yep, I made the New Day. Well, this is a custom robot, the only custom robot I've made, and it's because on the Carnage server, there's a theme week of three-way cluster bots, and of course, with me being a massive wrestling fan, how could I not make a three-way cluster bot based on the New Day? So let's go through them all. We have first one, Kofi Kingston, of course named after the former WWE champion Kofi Kingston. I based it off of his attire from 2011, back when he had that gimmick where he was speaking with that fake Jamaican accent, which, as someone who's part Jamaican, I 100% approve of. It's hilarious, actually. He doesn't speak any patois at all. It's really rubbish, but credit to Kofi anyways, he did try. And it's clearly based on Crystal Carnage's robot Skynet with an overhead saw, except I modelled the saw after his arm, hence why I got the sort of black wristband around it. And the saw is meant to look like a pancake. Why? Because that's kind of part of the New Day's gimmick. They all like pancakes. Like they just throw pancakes at people sometimes. It's quite funny. I do enjoy the New Day. I'm not happy about them beating the Hurt Business. The Hurt Business should have retained the tag belts, but because the New Day, I'd prefer if they all become like single wrestlers. But this is a Robot Combat channel, not a wrestling channel. But yeah, let's go for Kingston. Then the next one is Xavier Woods, right here. And as you see, it's based on a D-pad. It's got a rainbow around the sides because Xavier Woods once wore a rainbow t-shirt. I thought, yeah, that would work. Power of positivity and all of that, or whatever the slogan is. And I made it a D-pad because Xavier Woods has a YouTube channel called Up, Up, Down, Down, with the Up, Up, Down, Down Championships, a gaming channel. So one, he's a gamer, and two, this is actually the logo for his channel. Well, it's actually 4 D-pads, but yeah, the pink arrow is meant to symbolise what ways forwards, and it's a full body spinner. If I just grab out my phone here, we can see how well it spins. It span off the phone, but I mean, I think you have an idea. It's got a battery in it, so it's got quite a fair bit of weight, and it's got one of those Lego pieces just to help it spin. Kind of similar to how Iron Brute spins. And the last member is Big E, the current Intercontinental Champion in WWE, one of my favourite wrestlers on SmackDown. And yeah, it's quite simple. I base it off of his SmackDown attire because it looks awesome. And yeah, it's a 180 degree grappler, so it can do the big ending. The gimmick is that it's meant to lift robots in the air, hold them up high, and then just drop them, which is kind of how Big E's finisher works, really. And yeah, it's also inspired by Crystal Conjur's robot, I'm Blue Bitch. So yeah. Now we got another wrestling themed robot. That's like what the fourth wrestling themed robot. We had the Anvil, the Hitman, and Suplex, and now we have the New Day. So yeah. So yeah, that's really all the robots I got to show off for you. It's not really that many this time, but it's still a decent selection. And yeah, and as for the future plans for the channel, well, I've actually got 3 videos up on my second channel right now. So if you haven't, do go check that out. Please do give my second channel a support. I've worked really hard on it, and I'm really happy with all the videos I've got on there in a minute. And I really want to hear what you think about it as well. Of course, don't forget to join my Discord server. Links in the description below. We're currently watching old WrestleManias to build up to the new WrestleMania hype. We're going to be watching WrestleMania 24 this weekend. And if you don't want to miss out on that, follow the Discord down below. If you're over 13, of course. If you're not, I will ban you, because that goes against the rules of Discord. Don't forget to follow my my Wattpad account. And as for news for this channel, well, there's a new series coming. Well, 2 actually. First of all, the third account Mayhem. Don't worry, I will be revealing a draw for it next week, so stay tuned for that. And there's also another series, a Roblox Robot Combat series, which me, Akimbi, Wolfie Productions 98, and that builder boy are working on, called Random Roblox Rumbles. So yeah, stay tuned for that. We've already recorded the first episode. It was a lot of great fun. Such a funny thing. It's kind of more of a shitpost series. It's not a serious video game robot combat series. It's more just for a great bit of fun. So yeah, that really does it for this video. And yeah, if you like what you see, please do give this channel a subscribe and a like, and comment what you think about these robots down below. And until next time, the Bot Builder out.